Quick, somebody say his last name.
Shishigami.
Shishigami, all right. This is an anime that I've always wanted to watch, but it's so violent.
What is it?
It's literally Finger Guns, the anime. He literally, the only clips I've seen is stuff, somebody saying something like, the teacher losing my homework, and he's just shooting people.
Bum, 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 bum.
So I do want to see the anime, but still, it's so dark.
So you're telling me to prepare myself for violence?
I'm telling everybody to prepare themselves all for violence.
Joke's on you. I'm always prepared for violence.
Yes, you bring a knife to a gunfight. What's the most dangerous anime you've watched? Like, what's the most you might die in anime that you've watched?
Attack on Titan.
That was a bad question.
It's always Attack on Titan.
That was a bad question. All right, here we go.
Target is in the main house. You have executed already.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
So SEAL Team 6 bust in the house and just shoot to kill. The grandma got unloaded on, Shorty got dropped off, and they just started dumping mags in Hiro. Apparently, bro did not escape that 5-star wanted level.
This is gonna be good. I'm telling you, this anime is violent.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'ma just be honest with y'all. Out of the 3 to 4 years I've been doing this, I have never seen someone or something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a disclaimer right now. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to witness is one of anime's deadliest serial killers. So be warned, a lot of bodies will drop in this video. A lot more than usual.
Damn.
So y'all are probably wondering, alright CJ, who is this? You acting like he the second coming of Satan. Well, you wouldn't be far off. Ladies and gentlemen, the robo finger banger himself, Hiro Shishigami. Now, how this will work, it'll technically be like a trial, but a lot more simpler. Because all we need with this is just a simple kill count.
Damn.
Oh, you're gonna count
the
them?
victims you are about to see, this is gonna be the only way to keep up with this man's actions.
Okay.
So I got my calculator. I hope you got yours too. Because without further ado, let's get this party started.
Thank you for the disclaimer. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's just take 1 second to appreciate the desk. Is this Half-Life desk? Maybe. Inspector what?
Cooch mooch.
Inspector what? What is a cooch mooch?
I don't know, but I like that it rhymes.
Also, nice picture. You know?
I was gonna say, I like the change in the photo.
All right, let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to understand the killer of this investigation, we first must understand, well, who is this nigga?
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Hiro
Who
Shishigami,
is this
17-year-old high school student. Now, off the rip, you first look at him and you think, this generic-ass anime
Right.
He is
looking
mad
like a
generic.
run-of-the-mill isekai protagonist.
Thank you.
Ain't no way in hell bro could even hurt a
I've seen all
fly.
those.
I mean, look at him. Bro's at his friend's house reading One Piece, glazing the fuck out of Oda. Oh, my glorious King Oda, this chapter this week was amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. So he's at his friend's house to check up on him because bro's been getting bullied lately. So he tells him, hey man, I know what'll cheer you up. Come outside real quick. So he takes this man outside. And bro says, you see them crows, my boy? Peep this. This man makes his hand a gun and goes, bah, and straight up snipes the crow out of the air. Like, bro, that poor crow. Bro's just chilling, enjoying his day and got sniped. I know Peter watching this just puking in their mouth right now. Bro's first victim was an innocent crow. So now I know you wondering, what the hell is going on and what the hell is he? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here is Cyborg.
What?
But Japanese.
What?
But also,
What?
why would shooting the crow make me feel better?
Oh, that's a good point. Wait, it's insane from the start.
I understand, right, that might not necessarily be
no, you want
the
something.
exact terminology.
Yeah.
But in what world is watching, like...
No, you're onto something. What the fuck are you talking? He got me with like the anime logic at the very start.
Yeah.
I was just going along with it. That doesn't make any sense at all.
That was my first thought. Like, why would that make me... It's like, you know what my husband does when he wants to make me feel better? He buys me treats.
I'm about to say food.
He buys
normally.
me desserts. He says, hey, you can take a little nappy nap before we do whatever we're doing for the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my husband makes me feel better. This nigga went and shot an animal and was like, yeah.
You like that?
How you make that feel?
I know people. I know humans. You guys like this violent stuff. Dead bird.
So this is where this gets wacky, so bear with me. So one night, this man ended up getting involved in a hit and run with some aliens.
What?
Okay.
Yes, I'm not joking.
Okay.
Him and the old ass man who's the main character got ran over by a UFO.
Okay.
So the aliens obviously felt guilty. They was like,
These human niggas.
so they ended up restoring them and basically making them Terminators. But you see, this is not all he can do though. Next, they go to their local Best Buy to probably get scammed on an overpriced TV. But Hiro said, hell nah, I ain't about to get scammed by these niggas. So bro puts his hand on the TV and switches the channel to something I cannot show. You know what? Play the jingle.
What is the mix between Papa? Is it somebody fucking a chicken?
We don't want to know.
Would you fuck that chicken, man? Just because it's dead doesn't make it not bestiality.
So this man is not just a Terminator, he is also a god tier hacker. And
So
this
then
right here
he-
is his best perk because he can go to any ATM and take out as much money as he wants.
Dope.
Okay.
Boy, I tell you, if I had this shit, you know what? Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. But anyways, this is where we start to see how psychotic Hiro actually is. So after they leave the store, Hiro tells his friend, yo, man, you want to see something really cool? So they go to the side of the street, and this motherfucker becomes Mozart. This man starts conducting traffic and just making all the cars hit each other. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Why
Look,
is
bro's in
Fred
the controlling track. Straight up floored this car. And look at him just standing here admiring the chaotic art he just created.
How does this
and they
make
just
me
walk
feel
away
better?
like it's nothing. And he's like, did you enjoy my chaotic masterpiece, my friend? Like, it was so bad. His best friend even started to question him.
Right.
I was hoping that he don't try to kill him. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the investigation really starts. So
Okay.
prepare yourself. So later on that night, this man is outside playing Ring Around the Rosie by himself and lands on this house and
Oh,
says, you're
no.
it. So this man walks inside the house and has the audacity to say, I'm home. So then the lady turned around and look at him like, excuse me, baby, you in the wrong
Don't
house.
do this shit,
The wrong
man.
house. Nah, you in the wrong
See,
house.
this is what I'm
Oh,
talking
Lord, have
about.
mercy. He shoots this lady in the chest.
But why?
Dog, what the fuck? But now look at him, bro. He wasn't done. He goes over to her body and just starts shooting her body, dumping holes in her. Like, bro, she is already dead. Stop. She ain't getting up. But you see, bro wasn't done yet. He hasn't got his high off. Bro is about to clear the whole house. Next, he goes to the bathroom and finds the dad
what the
playing
hell,
with
what?
his son. So obviously the dad's like, who are you? Papa, who is that? Honey bun? Who the hell is this? Shut up, nigga. So bro tries to shield his kid, but Hiro just shoots him in the back. So then the dad asks, where's my wife? Oh, she's just downstairs. Oh, thank God. With 4 holes in her back and 1 in her chest. So the dad begs
the blood.
the Hiro to
This
spare
is
his
horrible.
son. And this man coldly says with no emotion, nah, the kid dies too. So then he booms the dad in the head. And the kid, yeah, that little nigga drowned in the tub.
Bro, this is like on that level of the human blender from that one anime from like a long time ago. Like the senseless, horrible violence.
I don't like this.
I know.
Who is out here watching this and enjoying it? Show yourself. Show yourself.
Also, for those of you with lesser constitutions, look, it's a duck on a little leash.
Why are you hanging him?
I'm not hanging him. Dang, I am hanging him. Look, a duck on a leash.
There we go.
Look, a sad duck. I wasn't hanging him. I was walking him on a leash.
My husband dog walked him.
Bro said, oh, I feel alive. That's the high I needed. Oh, but you thought he was done? Oh no. Now we get to the most infamous part of this whole anime. So the daughter comes home and just sees her mom's lifeless
Damn, that's
body
fucked.
on the floor. So she bags up and this nigga's just standing right here. So bro says, take a seat. I want to see if you know ball. So he makes her sit down on these stairs, puts the gun right in front of her head and asks her, and I'm not joking, real dialogue, what kind of manga do you read?
I beg your pardon?
What? What kind of manga do you read? One Piece, Attack on Titan. One Piece? Oh, you know ball. Real quick though, gun to the back of your head, name 5 One Piece characters.
Chopper, Luffy, Nico, Robin, Nami, Zoro, Sanji. Did I say Luffy already?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
I don't think I did.
Skip it.
Whatever. Ace. What's his name? Mr. 3. He sacrifices himself for Luffy and now he's just in prison. That lady who fell in love with Luffy and I knew she was going to fall in love with Luffy and you were like, no, she's not going to fall in love with Luffy.
Yeah, I argued
and then
about
she
it.
did fall in love with Luffy and I knew she was going to fall in love with Luffy.
And nobody talks about it.
Boa Hancock.
And she was dying from how much she loved him.
That girl with the blue hair who rides the giant bird.
Yeah.
And then the guy, the other guy. Frankie! God.
Oh, you missed Frankie.
Yeah, I
You
missed
also
Frankie
Brooke.
and I missed Brooke.
Yeah, Brooke's the one.
Zoro. Luffy.
Damn.
Bitch, who the fuck is that? Mispronouncing names and shit. I ain't gonna lie, you know who bro remind me of? The niggas that got the Smash Bros cuts that figures out a girl watches anime and then they starts giving them a whole ass examination quiz and they wonder why they get no hoes. So after bro quizzes her, he starts to rub up on her and starts to hit her with that psychotic nigga riz and just cuts her hand open. So she starts screaming and running for her life. But sadly for her, her speed attribute was lacking. So bro booms her.
Damn.
And just like that, this motherfucker done murdered a whole family.
That's
like,
why?
this is a different type of level of sick. Like, I know I've done multiple characters in the past.
Yeah, you have.
But this, murdering a whole family of 4 in cold blood is wild.
It is
But
crazy.
we'll come back to the suburban family incidents in a minute.
Oh,
Because
okay.
next we need to move on to the high school bullies. So as we know from earlier on, Hiro's best friend has been skipping school lately because he's been getting bullied. But Hiro told him, don't worry about it, goody old pal. I'll deal with those bullies for you. So the next day at school, the bullies see that his friend Ando is back in class. So you already know they're ready to harass this nigga. So bully number 1 slams his hand on the table, and here he come with his sorry ass roast. Hey buddy, we haven't seen you at school lately. But do you know who also hasn't been at school lately?
Your
My
mom.
mom.
That was a pretty good impression. That's the best voice you can do. I stand on that.
It's a good voice.
That was really good.
Yeah, laugh at the joke, pussy. So bro tries to grab him, but Hiro ends up stopping him, and everybody in the class is stunned. They like, oh nah, little nigga playing with his life. So bully number 1 looks at him and says,
Why does this nigga look so old?
you've got balls,
He does
kid,
kinda
but do you
old.
know who's also got balls? My mom. But Hiro was not fucking with Muscle Man. Bro grabs his wrist and starts
No, not
crushing
Muscle
it.
Man.
Then look at him, he like, oh God. Who is this strong ass nigga? So then Hiro says, what's my name, nigga? What's my motherfucking name, nigga? Shishigami. Now quit fucking with my bro, fuck nigga. Fuck out my face. So Hiro ends up dealing with the bullies and they take the walk of shame. But do you think he was gonna let them off of the hook that easily?
I
Oh
don't.
no. So at the
He's
end
a
of the
demon.
day, they go to the roof. And Hiro ends up spotting the bullies walking with the hoes. So he gives his friend some binoculars and says,
He's gonna
watch this.
snipe 'em.
And this man says the phrase 4 times.
He's like
And
literally
Ando
not
ends up
watching.
spotting them, and them boys done
That's
got
fucked up.
boomed right in front of the hoes.
That's
I mean,
fucked up.
what a shitty final hours for these dudes, bro. First they get embarrassed in
final
front of the
hours.
whole class, then they get sniped in broad daylight right in front of they hoes.
That's fucked up.
Nah, not gonna lie, that is embarrassing. That might be one of the worst ways I've ever seen somebody go out. So obviously, the witness to this murder, his best friend, is officially on skates with bro now. Blood was like, to be honest with you, I can't f with you no more, my bro. So Hiro was like,
out of here,
okay,
just burn.
just make sure you keep on going to school. And just like that, the high school bullies case comes to a close. But like I said earlier, we're not done with the suburban families
we're
incidents.
not.
Because obviously it states families, not just family.
You're
so
right.
while this man is
Yeah,
walking home,
you are right.
he just stops for a second. And I'll be honest with you, I'm actually gonna have to play this scene because you have to hear the audio to understand what happens.
I don't
So,
want to.
Roll the clip.
Oh, you already know.
Not the puppy.
Stop.
Yeah.
As we clearly heard,
Yeah.
this nigga just murdered a dog. But
Yeah.
we're not done yet. Keep the clip rolling. This nigga just killed a mother, a grandpa, and a baby.
I just don't like the senselessness of it.
I
don't like it. I thought I wanted to watch this because I thought there was more to it. This is it.
He's just murdering people.
This is the whole show. It is actually just serial killers.
This is just murder the show.
God damn it, CJ.
You know what this is?
Yeah.
This is a social commentary on the state of gun violence in America.
This doesn't take place in America, and he doesn't have a gun.
That's why it's a social commentary on gun violence in America. That means you can the setting can be wherever you want.
It means it just is whatever.
Yeah.
Just airdropped in.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lord.
Jesus
but bro
Christ.
wasn't done. While he's walking away, he sees these two kids running past him.
Bro,
and
stop
turns
killing
around,
kids.
points his finger at him, and said in his head,
Man, fuck them kids, bro.
Why do you keep killing kids?
What does he have against children?
Y'all already, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for case 3, the media massacre and the
Lord.
Discord mods.
Oh,
Now, there
Lord.
are a couple plot points that we have to go over before we dive into this
Okay.
case.
Okay.
And there are 2 people who are very important to this case. And that is none other than his mama and his daddy. Now, Hiro's parents are split. The mama is in the trenches. And the dad, that nigga living his best life.
Damn.
Bro got a
Shit.
whole different family, new
Damn.
wife, new kids, nice ass crib. This nigga at the
To the top of my lifestyle.
You want to know what makes this so much worse? This man's mama get diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, man.
But
Oh, she's
wild
done.
shit. This man Hiro
Done.
ends up figuring out that he can cure all diseases.
What?
Yes, this man is evolved again from Terminator to hacker to walking medkit. This man can
Walking
literally
med
cure
kit.
anything. From the 19 to Ebola. It don't matter, bro could fix it. Then after he cures his mom, bro starts robbing the ATMs
Got
again
it.
and moves around the hood.
Right.
So life seems to be going great for Hiro. Bro done moved his mama to a new crib and he's got a solid infinite money glitch going on. But all good things come to an end. So obviously the multiple suburban family murders he committed,
Yeah.
that's national news now.
Right.
And there's a massive manhunt going on looking for the killer, to
Yeah.
which we know who that already is. And while he's watching the news with his mom, peep what she says right here. Oh, Lord have mercy, this is terrible. I'd like to meet the parents that would raise such a child. Ma'am, I have some terrible news for you.
You going to jail. You going to jail.
So the next day, they get a knock on the door, and y'all already know who
Oh,
it is.
Then I tracked his ass down already.
So this man is surrounded, and they ain't playing no games with this nigga. They jumping his
Damn.
ass right in front of his mama. They
Damn.
hitting him with that signature cop yell, "Get the fuck on the ground!" And look at his mama, bro. She is devastated. God, my nigga. Making your mama cry like this is criminal. So Hiro has no choice but to just throw all of them off of him and
shit.
just run for his life.
Yeah.
And just like that, this man's life is over. Bro is the most wanted man in Japan. News media outlets got him listed everywhere. So while this man is on the run, he ends up meeting the most important character in this entire case.
Who are
His
you?
accomplice, Shion. Now, the reason why she's the most important character is something that we'll learn later. But right
Okay.
now, just know that she is sheltering Hiro, which is illegal as fuck.
Right.
And the reason why she's sheltering Hiro, you probably guessed it.
Horny.
She's deeply in love
Yeah.
with this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah.
I was thinking she just wanted somebody killed or something.
No,
What
she's
the
horny.
fuck do you mean she's in love with him?
Amen.
I don't understand it.
You remember how
Huh?
before I met you,
Huh?
I was really into
Murderers?
emotionally unavailable men. It's the same principle, just with more murder. No matter how far you run, you can never outrun my love.
Okay, well, if you play video from over there, I'll stay over here. Go ahead.
of interest explained, now it's time to focus on the first catastrophe,
All
the
right.
media massacre. So late one night, Hiro's watching the news, and he sees his mother being bombarded by media and just being harassed online. Like Twitter is
worse than
cooking her
Diddy.
shit right now. It got
He's worse
so
than
bad.
Diddy.
Discord mods was on some SS Sniper Wolf timing. They doxed her, and this all ended up leading up to his mother offing herself.
Oh, man. He's got a jetpack.
And this right here was the beginning of the crash out. So the next day, Hiro's dad is getting bombarded by the media. So this man Hiro pulls up to his dad's house and just let it
Damn.
Bro just started murdering everybody right in front of his dad. And look at this man. Now he got a whole class set up. Bro got a primary weapon now. And he just kept on spraying and praying until nobody else was breathing.
Why did that get you? Why did that get you?
You know why?
Why?
Do you remember when we were doing that Call of Duty video and you put in
I started doing the
mouth
yeah,
noise.
right. The sound went out of the Call of Duty video we shot, so I took all the highlights and put in mouth gun sounds.
That's what it made me think.
And that easily, this man just offed a total of 17 people in 30 seconds.
And
this man's dad is shook. He is like, "Oh Lord, son, please don't shoot me, son, please." And this man Hiro just coldly looks at him and flies off to his next victim. So after this man boomed 17 news reporters, next up were the Discord mods. Now, as we know, a main reason why his mom offed herself is because she got straight doxxed and harassed. And after she offed herself, they were still talking shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
Stupid bitch. Hope she fucking rots.
That sounds like Discord.
Bag.
It does.
Fuck your son and fuck your mother. So Hiro ends up finding the IP of the dude who doxed his mom. So
for the record, just as a PSA,
right.
You are not safe online, hiding behind your screens. I keep trying to tell people this.
Damn, it was like a threat.
No.
You're not safe.
Wait.
I'll make sure you're not safe behind those screens.
No. But like, just as a reminder, like people can find your IP address very easily. So just please be cautious.
Ah, okay.
So Hiro ended up joining their Discord server and just started chatting. Bro said, "I'm going to kill you all." So obviously the Discord mods think he bullshitting because they're making fun of him because they probably think he's off a perk. But then it got to the point where Hiro sent this message that said,
I wish you would try and come and eliminate me, fucker.
Come and eliminate me.
What's good, fuck, nigga? Hold on, let me get on the monitor real quick. Make sure you see me in HD, nigga.
This gotta be a joke or something, right? This is preposterous.
He's really going in.
So you're the dude who doxed my mom, right?
No, I didn't. Only when I doxed you.
Oh, really? You know what happens next, right?
And what are you gonna do? Leak my lolicon hentai folder?
Oh shit, he shot it. You can shoot people through the fucking screen?
Dance, fat boy. I want you to look good on camera.
Lord Jesus! Eat my booty crack, mother trucker!
Damn.
So after this man murdered Lolicon445, he sent the video to every single person in the server and just started offing every single one of them. It didn't matter where you was at.
He put his middle fingers up.
The library. Damn.
Hey, but shouts out to bro though, going out on his sword though, bro.
Right.
He died how he lived, bro.
It didn't matter where you was at. He found you. Nigga at the library. Dead. Crossing the road, at school, at a meeting, on the subway. Every single one of these niggas got boomed. And look at the last dude praying for his life. Please, I didn't mean to talk shit, man. And just like that, all 12 of the Discord mods that were talking shit about this man's mom were all found and murdered within the hour. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand finale, the final case, the NPA massacre and the Shinjuku incident. Now, remember when I told you that Shion is the most important character in this entire case and will be the glue to everything? See, here's the thing. She basically plays the role of, I can fix him. And to be fair, she did. This nigga grew a soft spot for her, even though nights before he contemplated on killing her and her grandma. Look, nigga got the gun to her forehead about to blow her brains out. But she ended up convincing this man to start saving people. So this man started actually saving people's lives. He was curing cancer patients, paralyzed people, and just overall doing good deeds. It was a miracle. So this man was in hiding for a good 2 months, living with the only light he had in life, his sunshine. But what happens when you take that light away? Well, ask the police department.
Oh, shit. That makes this thing a lot more sense.
So SEAL Team 6 bust in the house and just shoot to kill. The grandma got unloaded on, Shorty got dropped off, and they just started dumping mags in Hiro. Apparently, bro did not escape that 5-star wanted level. So bro has to blow a hole in the house to make his escape and just squad wipe the whole SWAT team. So after this, you just see this man just tearing up, just devastated. Now, they're not dead because of his healing factors and shit, but this all led up to, and I mean this literally, the biggest crash out in anime history. So now it's time to focus our sights on the NPA. So later that night, Hiro shows up to the police department with a hood over his head, looks at the security guard guarding the front door, and just booms him in the head. And you just hear shots and screams from the outside as this man is just mauling his way through the hallways, doing his best Anakin Skywalker impersonation. Like, you cannot tell me this nigga does not look like Anakin when he slaughtered the younglings. And for right now, I don't even want you to focus on the kill count this entire segment, because we're actually gonna get a precise number at the end of this. So now we focus on these two agents as they find Hiro just standing here menacingly. And bro right here wasn't playing no games. He straight up said, "Suck my dick, nigga." So he booms Hiro in the head, and a bunch of other dudes pop out of cover and just start booming him. So after they dump all the ammo in him, they like, "Sir, I think we got him. Hoorah, motherfucker." But sadly, them boys was shooting BB guns. So this man Hiro fakes playing dead, gets a triple kill, straight headshots, and the one agent runs at him to try to tackle him. But Bill got Derrick Henry stiff arm and just put the gun to his head and said, "Gun to the front of your head, and ain't 5 One Piece characters, non-straw hats." You're wrong.
He did the left. He did the left. Bang. That's cold.
Boa Hancock, Ace, Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Garp.
Is his name Whitebeard, or does he have like an actual name?
Whitebeard, Blackbeard.
I think you might die off that, man.
If I have to do actual names, I'm dead anyway.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
So after he just annihilated everybody in here, the last dude asks, "What do you want and why are you doing this?" And Hiro tells him, "Well, you were gonna come after me anyways, right? So I decided to save you the trip." And shoots him in the leg. So this man leaves him alive and says, "I want you to witness me wipe out the entire police force in a night." So after this, bro walks outside, and the whole SWAT team is here to greet him. Mans is surrounded. So bro starts walking out, and the sniper's already got his ass in sight. So one of them takes a shot and sends him flying. And the whole team moves in and just starts shooting. But it was not gonna be that easy. These niggas was going against a Decepticon. So they finally pin him down and surround him. And this finally looks like the end of Hiro. But alas, bro reveals his trump card. Aimbot online. So this man takes flight and just starts spamming lasers. Everybody just starts getting hit. There was no running, there was no hiding. That aimbot started tracking.
Why did they
this
put
shit was
this
worse than
in
that
the
Phase
robot?
Jarvis aimbot. And every single cop, detective, and SWAT team member got annihilated. And then bro's body just fell down on the card. So the last 2 detectives that somehow survived just started shooting bro, making him look crazy in this frame, looking like he getting head from Tiana Trump. And after they run out of ammo, bro just looks at him and just gets the easiest double kill of his life. And of course, the last man standing is old boy he shot in the leg. And Hiro just looks at him and says, "Told you, nigga," and just walks away, leaving him there. And with that, this man killed a total of a whopping 85 people that night. And on the news, it goes more into detail. Just alone, 34 of his kills was just a SWAT team. So that means 51 of them niggas was boomed in the police station alone. And with that, bro just wiped out the entire police force. But was he done? No. Because now it's time for this man's final act. The Shinjuku incident.
I forgot he said
so
that.
the literal next morning, this man hacks into all of the TVs and basically announces and says,
"Greetings, citizens of Japan. As of now, I will be declaring war on your country. And why is that, you may ask? Simple. Because me and my shorty cannot live in peace with all of you heathens."
And right before this man gets off the intercom, he states,
"And remember, no Russian."
Now, if you know what that term means, and you know who this is, then you know what's coming next. So obviously the citizens think nothing of it. They probably think this is a prank until this happens. Bodies start dropping. So panic just ensues. Nobody knows what the f is going on. Bodies are getting dropped left and right. So then you see these dudes in the alley, and they obviously calling for help until the dude gets boomed through his phone. And that's when they end up figuring out Hiro is shooting them through their phone. So then he ended up calling the news anchor. So he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. I have Hiro Shishigami on the phone right now. Now, sir, you've done a very terrible thing. Is there anything that you want to say to the public about the atrocities you committed?"
Shut up, nigga.
Bro shot this man on national TV. So Hiro's best friend ends up sending a telecom message to everybody to put your phone down. So everybody ends up dropping their phone. But this man Hiro got on the big screen and said,
"Dropping your phones won't save you. Now, let the party continue."
And bro just starts unloading on everybody through the TV screens. This shit just got ridiculous. And bro just kept on unloading.
Yeah,
he didn't stop until he got to 100. So the next day, this man does the unthinkable. Bro lifts his hands up and everybody just starts looking in the air, just speechless. And then you see it, a big ass plane comes down and crashes. This nigga dropping planes. Oh, hell no! Bro used his hacking ability to basically EMP bomb the plane. And this wasn't the only one. This nigga dropped 6 of these bitches, crashing in the middle of the city. This shit is just absurd at this point. But oh boy, now we gotta do some big math. I ain't no damn mathematician, but look, there gotta be at least 300 bodies on each plane. Times that hoe by 6. This nigga just dropped off 1,800 bodies.
Thank you for the math.
You could easily round this bitch to 2,000 with the collateral damage. Like, dog. And it wasn't that 6 just dropped. Anything in the airspace dropped. But luckily, the main character came in and saved the day. Because this could have got 10 times worse than it already was. So after all this chaos, Hiro ends up confronting Mr. Inuyashiki and states, "Why are you helping these people? You're just like me, so what the fuck are you doing?" And Mr. Inuyashiki says, "Because I'm a hero, young blood. Now what does that say about you, youngin'?" And Hiro starts crying and realizes,
"You loser.
Damn, looks like I'm the villain after all." So then he slaps this nigga in the chin, busting open his cranium, and just starts shooting him. So Inuyashiki has to take off because his daughter was in one of the buildings that got hit. But Hiro was just chasing this man throughout the entire city.
Damn.
So the only way to stop this man was to, I kid you not, drop a satellite on this nigga. So that's what he did. He dropped the satellite on the nigga, then ripped open his cranium, ripped off his arms, and just dropped him into an alley to make sure bro couldn't do no more shit. And that concludes the end of this man's atrocities. And with a whopping kill count of around an estimated 2,035 bodies, and let's be real, it could be more, Hiro Shishigami submitted himself as one of anime's deadliest serial killers. Now get this, after this man got his ass whooped, he was basically cooked. Bro couldn't do shit no more. He had no hands. So this man goes back to his best friend's house, looking like a doomer, and just tells him, "Yo, you read that new One Piece yet? Her Oda was cooking this week." So bro read his last chapter of One Piece with the toes out, went to go see Shorty for one more time, reflected on his life choices, and blew himself up on an asteroid to save the world. Yeah, I know you're probably confused on the ending, but hey, I actually recommend go watching this anime. It's actually good as hell, but this nigga out here really trying to have redeeming.
You recommend it?
You killed a fucking baby. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, case closed. And that is our first installment of Anime's Deadliest.
I don't think I need another installment of this. This is the first time I've ever felt so strongly about a sentiment. I feel empty inside. I have nothing. At the end, you can't wrap that up with I recommend you watch The Baby Killer.
I'm so mad that they did all this build-up to make him a villain, to then have him sacrifice himself. I'm so salt. Man. Also, the fact that he wasn't dead pisses me off. But this is why I always say you need to decapitate your enemies.
Yeah.
I tell you guys this all the time. Take their heads off.
Yep.
And if you're really concerned, bring the head with you.
Oh. That's also right, like regenerative powers and all that. I know there's gonna be some people down there telling me, hey man, it's just like a video recapping, it really ain't like that. I would like to know how it really ain't like that.
Right.
I guarantee you it really is like that.
Because it clearly is like that.
I will see you now on another day. And I hope it's a day not like this one. I don't know what we're gonna do for a pick-me-up, but it sure as hell won't be this.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all in the next one. If there is one of this anime Deadliest serial killers. Peace.
This was rough.